Hello, traveler. I apologize if your journey here unfortunately did not meet your expectations. This place is empty, barren, and filled with no one but myself. It does not bother me, of course. I enjoy my peace. I like the quiet. The only sounds that I cannot stop is the ambience around me. You like this place. This place is only but a former shell of itself, once vast with bugs in their homes, now but a hollow memory of what it used to be. To think I've grown old, older than the many who went down that well, the many who I've never seen again. I often wonder of their whereabouts, but the monsters and dangers that lived there probably meant my worries were for nothing. And I don't mean that in a positive way. I may seem cold from that sentence, but time has passed by long enough. You'd think they'd return from that well. I ask myself, will I expect to see riches, the head of an enemy, and all I hear from that well is distant noises of monsters and madness that do not seem to quiet itself. Now I distance myself, far from it. I do not like being near that well. Does that well interest you? You adventurers seem to enjoy jumping into the first signs of danger. It gives you that thrill. It's a shame I cannot share that sentiment. Why would I? Not even younger me liked that well. Do not feel discouraged to go in that well. Do not listen to an old, worn-out bug like me. I am merely speaking from experience. Though, what experience is there to be had? The most experience I had in my life was not talking to anyone. You'd think that'd be a disadvantage, but when considering from what I reiterated that I am the only one left in this village, I think my rather isolative self ended up keeping me from being in the belly of a monster or impaled by some sort of danger. It's a relaxing thing to think about, you see. Oh, you want to hear more about my home? How was it like, you asked? That I could spend a long time over. But I don't think you'd be interested in hearing my ramblings of the minute details that is of my life. Are you sure? Ah, it surprises me. Never did I think you'd stick around. I expected you to jump in that well and disappear into the underground, never to be seen again. I would say I'd miss you, as you've stayed and listened to my words longer than most travelers. But at this point, I could care less if we never saw each other again. It does not mean I will not think of you now and then, which is already a gratitude in its own right. You wish to hear my story then? I don't even know where to start. How can I start? There are many things in my youthful life that I can explain. Should I start with how I viewed this barren world before everyone left Dirtmouth? I probably could. You're the first to ever get this far with me.